My name is Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and I am the proud son of Burkina Faso, a land rich with history, courage, and untapped dreams. But I must confess, my people have suffered too long. We have tasted the bitter root of poverty, seen our youth walk under the shadow of hopelessness, and watched as corruption stole the bread from the hands of the hungry. But I stand here tonight, not as a politician, not even just as a president, but as a servant to my people. And I say this with no hesitation: enough is enough. The suffering must end. I dream of a Burkina Faso where every child can hold a book instead of a weapon, where every young man and woman can walk into a classroom, not a battlefield. That is why I have committed my own earnings, my time, and my heart to build schools in every village, every province, and every forgotten corner of our land. Because education is the light that will lead us out of this darkness. But I will not stop at my borders. Africa is one body, and when one country hurts, we all bleed. That is why I pledge to invest, not only in my people, but in the youth of Africa. I will invest in agriculture, in technology, in healthcare, in infrastructure, and most importantly, in human dignity. No mother in Africa should cry because her child died of hunger. No father should bury his dreams because corruption locked the doors of opportunity. I want a future where every citizen of Burkina Faso and beyond can rise in the morning with the hope of a job, the security of justice, and the freedom to live with dignity. I am already working day and night to root out bribery and corruption. I tell my soldiers, my ministers, and my officials, if you serve, serve with clean hands and an honest heart. If you steal from the people, and I will not allow it. And while many talk of wars and weapons, I am calling on ECOWAS, on African leaders, and even world powers to join me, not in war, but in peace. Iran, Israel, listen to me. Your children are dying while the earth cries out for unity. We are all humans. We bleed the same. We love the same. We hurt the same. I stand here today to say, we must end this fight. We must choose humanity. We must unite. I don't have all the answers, but I have the will. And when a leader has the will and the people have the courage, nothing is impossible. I want to rebuild Burkina Faso, not as a country that begs, but as a nation that builds, a nation that leads, a nation that heals. My vision is simple: schools in every village, jobs for every willing hand, farms full of food, electricity in every home, and peace in every heart. So to the world watching, don't forget Africa. Don't forget Burkina Faso. Don't forget our dreams. For we are not waiting for a miracle. We are becoming the miracle. And if I must stand alone to light the match of change, so be it. But I know I'm not alone. I know that millions of hearts beat with me tonight. Let this stage be remembered, not for a performance, but for a promise. A promise of change, a promise of hope, a promise of Africa rising. Thank you.
It's not just a song, it's a cry from the soil, a vow to my people and a call to the world. We will rise.
From Ouagadougou to the mountains high, I see my children asking why. No shoes, no food, just prayers at night. But still they dream, they still hold tight. Corruption's chains, they broke our back, but we're reclaiming what we lack. No more silence, no more fear, I see a future shining near. I speak for the farmer with dirt in his hands, the girl with books but no desk where she stands. We building schools, brick by brick, enlighten flames where hope was sick. We rise from the dust, with love in our hearts and the truth in our trust. Burkina stand tall, Africa unite. We walk through the shadows and step into light. We rise from the dust, with love in our hearts and the truth in our trust. Burkina, stand tall, Africa unite. We walk through the shadows and step into light.
I call equals, let's break the line. Iran, Israel, now's the time. Lay down the weapons, raise your voice. Peace is the path, the braver choice. Let's plant seeds instead of hate. Rewrite the story, it's not too late. From the ashes we will grow, with every job, with every hope. Invest in dreams, invest in minds, a future free from greed binds. No more bribes, no stolen gold, just leaders with hearts bold.
No jobs to cry for bread or bed, no tears for dreams left cold and dead. We fight with love, we heal with grace. A better world begins in this place. We rise from the dust, with love in our hearts and the truth in our trust. Burkina, stand tall, Africa unite. We walk through the shadows and step into light. We rise from the dust, with love in our hearts and the truth in our trust. Burkina, stand tall, Africa unite. We walk through the shadows